So just start halfway up your mat. Your feet hip width apart. Start with your chin on your chest. Just have your fingers lightly curled in. Your knees soft. Tuck your tailbone under. We start to breathe in through your nose. Out through your nose. Now you're going to start to forward fold, so you bend your knees further. Bring your chest towards your thighs. And you're going to bring your fingers onto the mat. Chin to chest. And then slowly left, and you're going to curl your fingers in, like you're holding that chi ball out in front of you. You take it all the way up, straight in your neck. Now slight bend in your knees as you take it out in front of you. You're going to take that ball to the right. Come to the center. Take it to the left. Now take it all the way up, straight in your legs. Take it to the right. Slight bend in your knees as you take that ball, arms out in front of you. To the left. Straighten your legs and take your arms up. Take it out in front of you. Slight bend in your knees and bring that ball, tuck it onto the mat. And you lift. Arms up. Take it to the left. Slight bend in your knees and take it out in front of you. Take it to the right. Take it up to the sky. Slight bend in your knees, you're going to forward fold. You're going to place that ball down onto the mat. Then take your arms wide and straight, your legs up. Take your arms all the way up. Palms facing forward. You're going to bend your elbows. So your palms will be facing forward. You bend your knees as you push that wall away. Rotate your arms, palms facing up. As you bring it in, straighten your legs. Rotate your hands, palms facing forward. Bend your knees, push it away. Palms facing up, you bring it in, straighten. This time we're going to add on our legs. So as you push it forward, bend your knees, you're going to step that right foot forward. Straighten your left leg behind you, lift your left leg up. Palms facing up as you bring it in. Take that left leg back, the slight bend in your knees. Right leg in, straighten. Palms facing up. Slight bend in your knees. As you push it forward, step your left foot forward. Lift your right leg up behind you. Palms facing up. As you bring it in, take your right leg back. Left leg back. Palms facing up. Now this time open your arms up wide. Palms facing up, you bring it in. Palms facing up. Take your arms up wide. Palms facing up. Take your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, lift your heels. Lower your hips. Separate your hands, arms facing wide, palms facing up. Bring your elbows in. Palms facing forward. Step your right leg forward as you take your arms out in front of you. Palms facing up. You bring it in, step your left leg back, right leg back. Palms facing up. Left leg out in front, push it forward. You lift your right leg up. Palms facing up. And you bring it in, right leg back, left leg back. Open your arms out wide. Take your arms out. forward fold. So you bring your chest, your thighs, hands onto the mat. Step your legs back, you're in downward dog. Lower to plank, lower your knees, untuck your toes. Hips back, chest on your thighs, warrior down. Come up to hands and knees, tuck your toes. Back up to downward dog. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Lift your heel. Walk your feet forward to your hands. Keep those heels lifted, rest your chest on your thighs. Now take your right hand underneath your right heel, lower your right heel down. Left hand underneath your left heel, you lower it down. So you're basically standing on your hands. See if you can bring your arms behind you, so on your calf. Just basically behind your legs. You're pressing your chest on your thighs. Lower your head down, forehead towards your knee. And hold. For 3, 2, now lift your right heel, release your right hand, place the top of your mat, lower your right heel down. You lift your left heel, lower your left heel down, left hand down. Walk your feet back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees. Bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way down, untuck your toes. You lift your chest, you bring your forearms onto the mat. Lower your chin to chest. Walk your hands back closer to your body, tuck your toes. Start to straighten your arms, lift your chest, you're back onto plank. Hips to sky and down. Look forward, you step or jump to your hands. Hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your back. Take your arms wide. Bring your arms behind your back. Keep looking up, interlace your fingers. Shoulders back. Lean back, bit of a back bend. Look forward, slight bend your knee, bring your chest to your thighs and take your arms up to the sky. Stretch out our shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Separate your hands. Lower your hands onto the mat. You walk back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees on your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee forward. Lower that right foot down in between your hands. Keep your left heel lifted. Take both hands onto your right knee. So your left hand on your knee, right hand on top of your left hand. Lower your chest to your right thigh. You lift the chest, you straighten your arms, take your arms up, palms facing. Lean back a little bit. Chest forward, arms out in front. Lift your left leg up behind you, arms behind you. We're in warrior 3. Take your right arm out in front. As you step your left leg back, palms facing down, we're in warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, we're in triangle. Now take that left arm over your head, palm facing down. 3, 2, 1. Left onto the sky. Bend your right knee back up to warrior 2. Go straight to reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. Bring your left arm out to the front, lift your back heel, lower your hands either side of your right foot. Step your right leg back in and down your dog. Left leg to the sky. Left knee forward, hold. Lower your left foot down. Keep that right heel lifted. This time you bring your right hand onto your left knee, left hand on top of your right hand. Brilliant. You lower your chest. You lift, straighten your arms. Release your arms out in front of you, lift your right leg up behind you. Arms behind you, ready, warrior three. Left arm out in front. Step your right leg back, when warrior two, palms facing down. Brilliant. 3, 2, 1. Stretching your left leg. Right arm up in triangle, palm facing away from your body. Right arm over your head. Back up to the sky. You bend your left knee back up to warrior two. Go straight to reverse the warrior. So you rotate that left palm. Look up to your left palm. 3, 2, 1. Back to warrior two. Right arm out in front. Lift your back heel. Lower your hands down either side of your left foot. Brilliant. Step back to downward dog. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower to plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Lower to upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward. Step and jump forward to your hands. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Bend. Arms up. A forward fold again. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Take your right leg up to the sky. Right knee forward. Hold. Lower your right foot. Left hand on your knee. Right hand on top of that left hand. Lower your chest. You lift. Stretch your arms out in front. Lift your left leg up behind you. Arms behind you. Warrior three. Brilliant. Yes. Right arm out in front. Left leg back. Warrior two. Palms facing down. Triangle. Left arm over your head. Make sure that left palm facing down. Really stretch that left arm over. Back up to the sky. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Left arm out in front. Lift your back heel. Lower your hands. Step your right leg back. Left leg to the sky. Left knee forward. Hold. Lower your left foot. Right hand on your knee. Left hand on your knee. Lower your chest. You lift. Really straighten your arms out in front. Lift your right leg up behind you. Arms behind you. Left arm out in front. Right leg back. Warrior two. Make sure that knee doesn't come in. Press it out. We're in triangle. Right arm over your head. Right arm to the sky. Back up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. Right arm out in front and lower your hands. Step back to downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Step and jump to your hands. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Arms wide. Let's do one more. Forward fold. Hands on your shin, look up. Hands on your mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Right leg up to the sky. Right knee forward. Lower your right foot down. Left hand on your knee, right hand on your left hand. Lower your chest. You straighten. Arms out in front. Left leg up behind you, arms behind you. Can you take your chest lower? Brilliant. Lift, right arm out in front, left leg back, warrior two. We're in triangle. Left arm over your head. Back up to the sky. Warrior two. Reverse it. Warrior two. Left arm in front, lower your hands down, lift your back in. Right leg back. Left leg up. Left knee forward. Hold. Lower your left foot down. Right hand on your knee, left hand on your right hand. You lower your chest. You lift. Arms out in front. Right leg up behind you. Arms behind you. Lower your chest. You lift. Left arm forward, right arm back. Warrior two. We're in triangle. Right arm over your head. Up to the sky. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. Right arm forward, lift your back heel, lower your hands. Left leg back, downward dog. Lower to plank, hold. 3, 2, 1. Back up to downward dog. Lower to plank again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, hands to your toes. Hips back, chest heel thighs. Forward and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Come up to hands and knees, back your toes. Back up to downward dog. Now just walk halfway up your mat. Take hold of your big toes, forward fold. 3, 2, 1. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up. Hands to prayer the top as you lower to your chest. Lift your right knee, let's go straight to balance. Take your right leg back. Keep those hands on your chest. You lift. You cross that right foot over your left thigh for that funky chair. You take a bow. Start to bend your left knee. You lift your chest. Cross that right leg all the way over. So either bring your right toes behind your left calf, or you can tap your toes down. And lower it. Lower your chest. Uncross your legs in a little mini squat. And lift. Hands up. Keep those hands to prayer. You lift the left knee this time. Lower your hands. Left leg back. You lift your chest. Left knee forward. Cross your left foot over your right thigh for that funky chair. Make sure you flex that left foot. You lower your chest. You lift your chest. Cross that left leg all the way over your right this time. Either behind your right calf or you tap your toes down. Retreat. Lower your chest. Uncross, keep that squat. You lift. Hands up. Separate your hands. Lower your arms down. Bring your right foot into your left thigh. So that tree pose. Hands to prayer. Take your hands up. Separate your hands. Just like bending your elbows. And just hold for 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Release that right foot. Left side. Left foot into your right thigh. Hands to prayer. Hands up. Separate your hands. It's like bending your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Release your left foot. Arms up. Forward fold. Hands on your shin as you look up. Flat back. Flat bend your knees, hands on your mat. Step and jump back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees and your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Bring your hands behind you as you lift your hips. Slide your hips back, keep it lifted. And lower. Forward fold, take hold of your big toes. Release your big toes and bring that right into your chest. Bring your right arm inside that right knee, wrap around your right shin, left arm around your back as you take that bind. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now leave the left arm around your back and just take that right hand outside of your left foot. And you look over your left shoulder. It's a bit of a twist. You might be able to bring that left hand inside of your right thigh. Look forward and release. Bring your left knee to your chest. Left arm inside. You wrap your left arm around your left shin, right arm around your back. Flex your right foot. Forward, forward. Leave your right arm around your back. This time take that left arm outside of your right foot as you look over your right shoulder. This time see if you can bring that right hand inside of the left thigh and twist. 3, 2, 1. Look forward and release. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Uncross your ankles. Let's come into that squat. Remember, you can always do a high squat or a low squat. Hands to prayer. 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Uncross your ankles. Bring down. Lower to plank. Lower your knees and your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump to your hands. Take a seat. Arms out in front of your palms facing. Boat pose. Knees bent or straight. 3, 2. Point your toes. 1. Cross your ankles. Hands to your shin. Keep your feet lifted as you look up. Press your shoulders down. Uncross, straighten. You can always hold on as well. 3, 2, 1. Onto your chest. Hold. Uncross your ankles, straighten. 3, 2, 1. Let's do one more time. Look up. Uncross, straighten. One more. 3, 2, One, now bring your forearms down onto the mat. You lean back, legs up to the sky. Toes are pointed. Lower your right leg and lift. Left and lift. Both and lift. Right, left, both and lift. Let's do one more. Right, left, and both. Lower your legs all the way down. Forward fold, hands to your toes. Release. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Let's do another squat. Heels in, toes out. Shoulders inside your knees. Hands to prayer. For 3, to rock forward and back. 2, 1. Lower your hips. Bring the soles of the feet together. Leave the elbows where they are. So your elbows are used to pry your knees apart. Hands to prayer. Start with your back straight, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Interlace your fingers and bring those interlaced fingers onto your toes as you round your back. Chin to chin. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now straighten your arms. Keep your knees where they are. You're going to bring both hands behind you. This is like you're using your arms like a wall. Fingers away from your body, chest forward, shoulders back. Leave your knees wide. You can have a slight opening in your feet. It's like your feet is almost like a book. So your soles are not all the way touching. You're trying to have your knees closer to the mat. And see if you can just lift your hips just a few inches off the mat, but keep your knees wide. Engage your core and then lower. Let's do that again. So you lift just a few inches off the mat, keep your knees wide and lower. Do 2 more. So lift and lower. 1 more, lift and lower. Bring your hands outside your knees. Bring your knees together. Wrap your arms around your shin. You take hold of your opposite elbows, fall into your knees. Release your arms, cross your ankles, hands over the mat, downward dog. Hold. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump to your hands. Take a seat. Bring your back onto the mat. Take your legs over your head. Hands on your lower back. Now see if you can take hold of your big toes. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now roll up to sitting. Balance. Hold on to those big toes. Straighten your legs up. If possible, you look up or you look slightly back. Start to bend your knees. Lower your feet onto the mat. Release your big toes, knees together, back onto the mat. Legs over your head. This time you're going to take your hands outside of your feet. Roll up to sitting again. Balance. And fold your legs up. Look back. Press the shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, lower your feet. Back onto the mat. Legs overhead. Legs to the sky, the shoulders down. And we hold for 10. For your toes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cross your ankles, bend your knees. And see if you can just start to bring your knees halfway down. So your ankles are still crossed. Eye gaze is in between the gaps of your legs. And just hold for 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can lower your knees further. So your knees are either side of your face. Or either side of your cheeks. For 3, 2, 1. Uncross your ankles. Bring your knees together. Straighten your legs up. Slowly lower your hips onto the mat. Lower your legs. Have your arms underneath your thighs. Lift top of your head onto the mat. Your elbows onto the mat. For fish pose, point your toes away. That's the counter pose. 3, 2, 1. You lower your head. Release your arms, bend your knees. Like a quick bridge pose, you lift your hips, interlace your hands underneath your backs, underneath your hips. Just tap your hips onto your hands as you lift. And then you lower. You lift. You lower. And you lift. Separate your arms. You lower your hips. Bring your knees onto your chest. Hands onto your shin. And just rock side to side. Roll up to sitting. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Uncross your ankles. You lift your knees. Start to straighten your leg forward, fold. Bring the top of your fingers on the mat. Slide bend your knees and you start to lift that chi ball up again. You lift your chest. Keep your chin on your chest. As you come up and take that ball out in front of you. Take it out to the sky. Take it to the left. Slide bend the knees as you take it out in front. Take it to the right. Straighten your legs as you take it out to the sky. Slide bend your knees, take it back to the right again. Out in front. To the left. Straighten your legs and take it out in front. This time I'm going to bring that ball to your chest. Slide bend your knees as you take that ball onto the mat. Release that ball down. And as you lift your chest, you lift your chest, palms facing forward, and you push that wall away. Rotate your arms, palms facing up as you bring your elbows in. This time out on the legs, as you push it forward, you step that right leg forward, lift your left leg up behind. Palms facing up. Take that left leg back as you bring your elbows in. You bring your right leg in. Palms facing up. Left leg forward. Push it forward. Right leg up. Palms facing up. Take that right leg back. Elbows in. Left leg back. Now take those arms wide, palms facing either side. Palms facing them. Take your arms up. Forward fold. Bring your knees onto the mat. Cross your ankles. Walk your hands back. You take your seat onto the mat. Back of your palms and your knees. Press your shoulders down so your palms facing. Take your arms out in front of you, round your back, interlace your fingers, chin to chest. Take your arms out. And bring those interlaced hands behind your head as you push your chest forward, elbows wide as you look up. You round your back, arms out in front. One more time, straighten arms up. Behind your head. Arms up. Hands apart. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, flat to your toes. Flat to your legs. Flat to your arms. And onto your breastbone. Flat to your arms. And the right to you on. The right to you. Namaste.